All right, guys, what we're going to talk about today is how to get the grade for your childhood memory paper. What you're going to see when I hand the papers back to you or when I scan them and email them to you is a bunch of markings on your paper anytime that you did something that I thought was funny or anytime that you did something that I thought was incorrect. I mark that. What we're going to do then is we're going to correct 15 mistakes that you made on your paper, and we're going to do it in a very specific format. At no time am I going to ask you to retype your entire essay. I'm not going to do that. We're going to correct 15 mistakes. And here's how. If you will scan over this paper, this is going to be what you see on Canvas, and it's going to be how you get your grade. You are going to create a separate sheet that says Theme Revision. Your paper is a theme, so you're going to create a revision for it. You're going to select and number 15 mistakes on your actual paper. For every mistake, you're going to write the following. My mistake was that whatever your mistake was, whether you wrote a run on sentence or if you misspelled a word. And then part B, you're going to rewrite the entire sentence, correcting your mistake inside of it. You're going to continue that process for 15 mistakes. I do want you to type these, and I do want you to put them again inside of MLA format, which is the Times New Roman 12-point font, double spaced, 1-inch margins. I'm going to create one for you so that you can see exactly how this thing should be set up. You can even see how the numbers are going to play out for you. Some of these numbers are going to come from the original essay. Some of these numbers down here at the bottom are going to be from what you're doing right now with the theme revision, the correction. 30 points are going to come from the corrections that you make and how well you put them together. All right, guys. So you can see this is a clean sheet of paper. It's a clean Google Doc. What you're going to do is you are going to create your MLA format. So the first thing that you do is to type in your name. My name is Miss Frye. I am going to turn this into Times New Roman. I'm going to turn this into 12-point font. And I'm going to go ahead and create double spacing for the entire paper. So there's my name. The next name is going to be the teacher's name. So I'm going to say Mrs. Teacher, and then you can put my name because otherwise my name twice would look silly. Your class name is English 2, and then you're going to create the date. And this is going to say September 21st, 2020, no commas anywhere. I'm going to go to the center and I'm going to type my title, which is CMP Theme Revision. I'm going to enter again, go over to the left-hand side, have 1A. All right, this is where my theme revision is really going to get going. So I've got 1A, my mistake was that and now I'm going to look at an actual student paper and I'm going to use one that does not have a name on it, so I'm not going to be embarrassing anybody. All right, so here's the student paper. You can say there are a couple of things that are marked. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my actual pencil or pen and I'm going to draw on one of those mistakes. So I'm going to put a number 1 right here on top of the word that says, I don't know if you can read that. It says gonna. Gonna. Like gonna is a word. Gonna is how we talk, and there's nothing wrong with saying gonna because I say it all the time. We're just never going to actually type it. So we're going to say, my mistake was that I misspelled the words going to. That's what gonna means. Going to. Then I'm going to type 1B and I'm going to rewrite the entire sentence and I'm going to fix it. And this says, and it is going to hurt. And that's how I do my theme revision. I'm going to go to 2A. My mistake was that I probably wrote a run on sentence. Everybody in this class actually wrote at least one run on sentence. We're going to talk about how to correct those in a separate video. 2B, you're going to type the entire thing and you're going to fix it. So you're going to do this for 1 through 15 from your childhood memory paper. They don't have to necessarily go in order, but I do want you to actually put the number on it so that I know where to look when I'm going back for your paper. Those of you in class with me are going to hand this in hard copy so that I can actually touch them. Those of you remote with me, we're going to figure out a different plan. So that is how we create a theme revision. This is how you get the next 30 points to your childhood memory paper.